Checking the recordings, she discovered Jack's final moments. Meanwhile, Abby kept reviewing the tapes and noticed that anyone recorded by the camera ended up with their face torn apart. She finally understood. There was a demon living inside the camera, a kind of parallel world. The demon had been manipulating her father, who due to his mental illness, believed it completely. Using her mother's name, he lured patients to the house and fed them to the demon through the camera. When her mother found out, she tried to hide the camera, but it drove her father into madness. He tied her up and pointed the camera at her pregnant body. Realizing the danger, Abby decided to destroy the camera. But before that, she wanted to see her mother one last time. Holding the camera, she returned inside. Luckily, the spirits couldn't see her, which eased her fear. Through the camera, she saw her mother's spirit. Following her, Abby was led to a warehouse. Meanwhile, her brother uncovered a secret and rushed over to find her, but couldn't reach her by phone. It turned out their father had been arrested years ago, declared mentally ill, and sent to a psychiatric hospital, but he had escaped 2 years earlier. He had faked his death, and had been living in the house all along. By the time Abby reached the warehouse, she found Jack and his sister tied up. Before she could react, she was knocked unconscious. When she woke up, she was tied up as well. Her father picked up the camera and pointed it at Jack's sister. Abby screamed in terror. Just then, there was a knock at the door. Her brother had arrived. Her father quickly silenced her. Her brother cautiously entered the house. Abby managed to grab scissors and cut herself free. She quietly made her way to the attic and found her brother tied up. Just as she tried to save him, her father appeared with the camera. She had no choice but to drop the knife. He set up the camera and walked toward Abby, placing her hand on his chest, the same gesture from the tapes. At that moment, Abby realized the truth. This man was her father. She begged him to stop, but he dragged her in front of the camera. He told her that if she turned it on and pointed it at her brother, he would let her go. But through the camera, Abby saw her mother, encouraging her to fight back. Gathering her courage, Abby turned the camera toward her father. He collapsed, and in the fall the camera pointed at them. But Abby quickly rushed forward and turned it off. Luckily, nothing happened. They immediately burned the camera. Thinking it was all over, her brother went back inside to get the car keys. But Abby suddenly heard something in the forest. Curious, she went to check, and saw a familiar figure. It was one of her mother's former patients. At that moment, Abby realized the truth. Anyone captured by the camera had been pulled into its world. And in that world, her family was finally reunited.